welcome back to Hoisington, Kansas, as the Minneapolis Lions getting ready to take battle tonight against the host team here in the semifinals, the Hoisington Cardinals. And myself, Scott Osherman, Mike Perry, and Dale Leach here as we come off of a victory for the girls. The boys looking to try to make it to the championship as well. As Lions tonight coming in after playing the other night and coming away with the victory the other night, they'll come out tonight and see what they can do tonight against Hoisington, which, their record, they've got a winning record, but they've got a tough league that they play in as well, being the number 4 seed and only 2 losses. Kind of interesting.
Very tough league. Hoisington, the home team, as Scott mentioned, this will be a test here for the young Lions in this mid-season winter jam here in Hoisington. It's going to be a tough matchup.
It will be. Minneapolis, as they will take on. You look down the size of this Hoisington team. Now, I don't know how many of these kids play, but they've got a 6'7" freshman. I saw him warming up. Didn't look the most coordinated, but at 6'7", I don't know how much you have to be. So
you get it down low and you're 6'7", you're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, exactly. They've got some other size, 6'4" sophomore and a 6'3" junior. The rest of them, excuse me, kind of size up well with Minneapolis. The way I understand it, they've got a very good point guard as well, but I'm not sure who that is. I guess we'll find out as the game goes.
Find out as the game goes along. We torched them last year 60-40, so let's see if we can shoot well tonight, especially from the outside, and get some good inside play and keep them at bay.
Exactly. Minneapolis will be the home team as they will be in their white. We've already got the championship bracket filled for the girls' side as Minneapolis will play the host team Hoisington tomorrow night as the Lady Lions will play at 6:30. The winner of this game plays at 8:15. The loser of the game of this game plays
4:45, I think, isn't it?
4:45.
Yes, 4:45. Thank you. So I knew that should be right, but I just couldn't find it on the score.
Swish a hearty congratulations to the junior high team, girls and boys, both won the league championship.
Yeah, girls and boys. That's right. That's right. Congratulations to both coaches there and to the girls as well. That's kind of exciting to see as we've got some basketball building in Minneapolis, both girls and boys, all the way down to the junior high, and it's pretty exciting to see. So, about 2 minutes away from the start of tonight's game, and guys, one of the things I think we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get out and we're going to have to hustle. We're going to have to hit some of them big shots, both inside and outside. We saw a great inside play the other night. I'm not sure if we're going to have the luxury tonight, depending on what kind of size they have down low, but we're going to have to find a way to get the ball into the post as well as hit some of them outside shots.
Well, that 6'7" kid, number 44, is well built for a freshman. He's not some skinny twig. He's not going to be easy to move around down there.
He's warming up behind the three-point line and hit 2 in a row. So if they're 6'7" guys shooting threes out there, he's going to get his shot.
Well, there's
no question about it.
There's 6'3" juniors hitting them also. So
I bet he can't bring the ball down the court like our little post guy.
No, I think you're right. I think Keegan can handle that one a lot better. You don't see very many 6'3" post players handle the ball like Keegan does.
Just a minute away from the tip, they'll have the introduction of the players here. Scott will give you the starting lineups.
A 6-foot senior.
For the Hoisington Cardinals, a 6-foot senior, Jeremy Smith. For Minneapolis, number 3, 5'9" junior, Casey Argenbright. For the Hoisington Cardinals, a 5'9" junior, Brady Demel. For Minneapolis, a 6'3", 6'1" junior, Grayson George. For the Hoisington Cardinals, number 24, Tanner Klug, a 5'11" senior. For Minneapolis, number 23, 5'10" senior, Logan Weedle. for the Hoisington Cardinals, a 6'4" sophomore, Derek Kaiser. And for Minneapolis, number 33, Dylan Crossan, a 6'3" junior. And for the Hoisington Cardinals, a 6'7" freshman, Cody Stetler. And for Minneapolis Lions, numbers 34, 6'3" senior, Keegan McCulloch. So Minneapolis going to have some size difference to play against tonight in the low post.
Well, we've matched up well against the taller team so far this year, with Ellsworth being quite tall. I think we'll be just fine. We do a good job blocking out and rebounding. We're 6'3", 6'2", and 6'2", so we jump real well, and this could be an interesting game. It looks like Hoisington has a fairly deep bench, as Minneapolis does, so should be a good contest.
Exactly. Minneapolis in their home white, even though we are on the Hoisington floor. Minneapolis, the home team, being a higher seed. Hoisington Cardinals in the red, as Minneapolis Lions getting ready to do battle tonight here against the Hoisington Cardinals. Grayson George will jump against the 6'7" freshman as we get ready to start tonight's ball game. Ball's in the center.
George can jump. I wouldn't be surprised he out-jumped him.
And he does. It goes back in the hands, and he turns it over and back.
Backcourt.
That's backcourt violation. Minneapolis actually won the tip.
Yeah.
Out-jumped him, but then it ends up going. So ends up going to back in the hands of Hoisington, but he took a step backwards.
Yeah, Stetler definitely had possession in the front court and took one step backwards to gain his balance, and it was definitely back court.
So a little confusion on the scorer's desk. Grayson George to inbounds. Gets it over top to Casey Argenbright to start out. Argenbright will bring it down to set it up here. Gets it in the hands of Grayson George. Grayson on the outside, kicks it over to McCulloch, down low to Grayson. Grayson in the low shot, up, no good. Dylan Crossan up, can't finish it, and it's going to be into the hands of Argenbright. Casey pulls it away, gets it back to McCulloch, shot up and good. Nice job by Keegan McCulloch. Great ball handling by Minneapolis to start this game out.
Get the Knights arch like that, 6'7" can't block it.
So true.
Shot blocked by Dylan Crossan as he goes down low and gets the block down there. Minneapolis comes the other direction. Logan Weedle with the ball. Goes down low to Crossan. Crossan gets his man in the low post. And it'll be off of the 6'7" Stetler.
Stetler got a hand on that shot. I'd like to see Dylan switch hands to the left hand and scoop it. I don't think he would have blocked it.
Grayson George gets it into the hands of Argenbright. Argenbright back to Logan Weedle. And they're going to say he walks with it. Turnover, Minneapolis. It's 2-0 here. 7:05 left to go in the first quarter. Lions with the early lead here. Ball will go into the hands of Smith for the Cardinals to set their offense. Smith gets back over to Klug. Klug back on the outside to Demmel. Demmel goes down low, and it's stolen by Dylan Cross as they tried to get it to the big man.
Tried to throw it over the top, and nice job by Dylan fronting the big guy.
Grayson George, swing pass over to Argenbright. Casey takes his man, drives in, pulls it out, gets it back to McCulloch. McCulloch back to Weedle. Weedle back to Argenbright to set it up. They're guarding Grayson George pretty quick. Into McCulloch, and it's going to be turned over after the tip by the Cardinals.
I think they remember Grayson from last year.
So ball goes in the hands of Smith for the Cardinals. Smith picks it up to Dremel, and nearly a turnover there. Shot up and no good, but rebound is put up, and it falls in for number 20, Demmel. Argenbright will bring it down to set it up. Logan Weedle from the free throw line, off the mark, and picked up by the Cardinals. Tied up at 2 here, 5:44 in the first quarter. Ball goes back in the hands of Kaiser. Kaiser swing pass over to Demmel. Demmel back to Smith. Smith into Kaiser. Kaiser looks down low. They will take a three-point shot, and it's up and good by Jeremy Smith. 5-2, Cardinals with the lead. Argenbright will bring it down to set it up for the Lions. Casey looks into McCulloch. Grayson George drives, and he'll have it blocked. They're not afraid to take it to the big guy.
Yeah, the big 6'7" post slips down and good help defense down there. For a freshman, he is really good. He got good footwork, and 6'7" moves pretty good. Got down there to block that shot on George. Minneapolis to play it in.
5-2.
Yaxel in for Minneapolis.
Logan Weedle on the outside, back to Argenbright, back to Grayson for 3, and it's good. Uses the rim to get it to fall in. Nice job by Grayson George.
It wasn't as pretty, but it's just as count.
No.
It's effective.
Shooter's roll. Nice touch.
Smith with the ball guarded by Argenbright. They go down low. Shot up and good by Stetler.
They're a different team with the 6'7" post in there, aren't they, Scott?
Oh, they are. McCulloch gets his man down low. Grayson George shot up off the mark. Rebound by Stetler. Stetler gets it in the hands of Bieberly.
What a man-child as a freshman. He's something else.
Yeah.
How do you defend? How do you defend? So, get him in foul trouble. Be nice.
He's all of 6'7".
Ball down low to number 40, Mater, and Mater gets the bucket as they double team the senior, and Minneapolis is going to call timeout. So, Lions call timeout here, 9-5. Hoisington Cardinals with the early lead here at the 4:03 mark. We will go ahead and take a quick break. You're listening to 910canday.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8.
It's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to central Kansas and will continue the tradition. Minneapolis Raceway will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Go Lions!
Welcome back to Hoisington, Kansas. Minneapolis Lions and the Hoisington Cardinals here as Hoisington has the early 9-5 lead here at 4:03 in the first quarter.
Nice ball movement by the Cardinals. Get that ball down low, and he can throw it over the top. He's so tall, and Matter on the other side with an easy bucket.
Hoisington kind of sets up a soft man press. Argenbright goes to McCulloch. McCulloch back to Weedle. Weedle back to Grayson. Grayson drives, shot up and off the mark. Over the back, no call. Gets it in the hands of number 10, Smith. Smith will bring it down for Broncos, and the steal by Logan Weedle. Logan will bring it down the other direction, and he's got all the way, and he finishes it. Nice job, Logan Weedle. Gets hit pretty hard coming to the wall, but no call. Minneapolis back to within 2.
Coast to coast, he took it in. And a strong finish by Logan.
Oh, great steal by McCulloch right there. And there's a foul right there. McCulloch gets fouled. And
almost an intentional foul.
I think they called it that way.
Well, that's 2 times down the floor in a row that you can see
Nope, they
what
didn't.
they're wanting to do is get it inside of the big guy, and we're defending that pass to get the steal.
So ball goes in to Argenbright. Tyrell Owens in, as well as Crossan and Darrow. Darrow for 3. Off the mark, rebounded by Yaxel had it, and he tipped it off of his hand. 9-7, Hoisington with the lead. Smith with the ball. Gets it down low to Bieberly. Bieberly picks up his dribble, gets it back to Stetler at the top of the key. Nearly a steal by the Lions. Oh, goes back to top to Klug. Klug picks up his dribble, goes back to Bieberly. Takes a three-pointer, and it's in and out. And there should be a foul down low. There is.
Crossing.
I believe you're right there. Dylan Crossan will pick up the foul.
First he had a good tie up, then the guy kind of ripped it away from him and leaving his arm draped over the other guy's arm.
First team foul, first team foul actually also. So
that's nice.
Yeah, pretty clean first
5.5
quarter.
minutes in.
All the inbounds to one of their big guys, Dustin Mater. Mater's 6'1", but he plays a little bigger than 6'1", doesn't he?
Sure does.
Argamite on the left-hand side. Gets over down low to Crossan. Crossan back over to Darrow. Darrow to Argamite. Swing pass over to Darrow for three. And he's got it. Nice job, John Michael, as he hits the three-pointer. 11-10. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Almost a steal by Yoxel. It's back in the hands of Demmel for the Cardinals. Three-point shot off the mark, picked up by Argamite. Air ball. Argamite will bring it down to set it up. Casey drives all the way in, shot up and, can't quite get it. Nice job by Argamite to see the lane and take it. Just can't get it finished. And Hoisington's going to call a timeout to talk about it. So Hoisington now takes the timeout at the 1:37 mark. 30-second timeout it is. 11-10. Lions trail by 1. Minute 37 in the first.
City Pharmacy has brought to you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, a Lions sports backer.
Welcome back to Hoisington, Kansas. Cardinals will have the ball here. Minute 37 left to go in the first quarter. On the floor for the Lions, Owens, George, John Michael Darrow, McCulloch, and Crossan.
Minneapolis could easily add the lead. Argambright with some tough luck on that layup, just rimmed off.
Shot in the lane, up and no good. Rebounded by Crossan as Dillon comes down with a big rebound. Owens with the ball. Still set it back to Darrow. Darrow goes into Crossan. Crossan has it in trouble, but he gets it back out wisely. Gets it back out to Darrow for three. Off the mark. Rebounded by Owens. Owens is fouled. No call. Rebounded by the Cardinals. Wow.
Under a minute left first quarter. Minneapolis working hard on that offensive glass.
They are. 11-10. Ball goes back on the outside to Richards. Hoisington going fairly deep into their bench. Three-point shot by the Cardinals off the mark. Going to be rebounded by Darrow. 35 seconds left. Darrow will push it down. Backs it off, just gets it in the hands of Grayson George. Grayson back to Owens. Owens over in the corner to McCulloch. 25 seconds left. McCulloch will set it up. 19 seconds left for the Lions as they set to run the last play. Darrow, 12 seconds. It's back over to Grayson George. Grayson back to McCulloch. McCulloch back over to Darrow. Darrow over to Grayson. Shot up and good. Nice job by Grayson George with 2.9 seconds left. Three-quarter shot off the back of the rim. No good. Lions had the lead at the end of the first quarter as they fight back into this one, Mike, and take the 12-11 lead at the end of the first quarter.
You know, what a great set play. Minneapolis worked it down to under 5 seconds, and George gets an open little 10-footer. You don't always have to take that three-point shot. George had a really nice shot, look on the baseline, put Minneapolis up by 1 point. It's going to be a close game.
It's going to be. It's going to be a close game, and Minneapolis had come back and fought hard in that quarter. Dale, do you want to keep it here and send it back for? Okay. We will take a quick break. You're listening to 910canada.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8.
The State Bank of Delphus and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks, committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. The Scott Osherman Agency is the place to go. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for over 80 years. Call the Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Welcome back to Hoisington, Kansas. 12-11 Lions will lead. 1 foul apiece, guys.
That's pretty amazing.
That's pretty amazing.
Good, clean first quarter. Well played first quarter for both
Both
teams.
squads. Both squads.
Another thing I'm going to be amazed about this 6'7" freshman kid. He's got some stamina. He's been staying in there most of this quarter.
I don't know that he's been out.
Yeah, he was out a little while.
Was he out a little
Not
bit?
long.
Okay. But Grayson George will inbounds as they set this up. Get it to Argerbright. Argerbright back to Grayson. Grayson looks down low. Goes back to McCulloch. McCulloch back to Casey. Casey on the left-hand side, back to Logan Weedle. Logan back to Grayson. Grayson on the outside. Back to Weedle for a deep three, and he drains it. Nice job, Logan Weedle. Pretty shot from NBA range as he hits a nice three. 15-11 Lions to the lead. Ball in the hands of Smith as he'll bring it down for the Cardinals. Smith brings it back out, gives it to Demmel. Demmel inside. Oh, nice pass. Up and good by Stetler as they go back door to the 6'7" freshman.
Easy to pass over the top when you're 6'4" and 6'7".
Yeah, it is. McCulloch picks up his dribble. Nice backdoor cut. Stolen, though, by the Cardinals. I don't know how got a hand in there, but somebody got a hand and got a steal right there. Big steal by the Cardinals. So, ball goes on the outside. Three-point shot up and good by number 20, Brady Demmel, as Cardinals take back the lead 16-15. They've got a few players that can shoot the rock as well. As Argenbright picks up the dribble, goes to McCulloch. McCulloch gets it back to Argenbright. Casey gets him up, brings it back down to Grayson for three. Off the mark, rebounded by Crossan. Can't get it, gets his own rebound, and he gets blocked from behind.
No foul.
No foul on that one, yep. So.
The guy doesn't have to jump.
No, he doesn't.
He can just stay there and put his long arm out.
Ball goes back in the hands of the Cardinals. They go down low, nearly stolen by Minneapolis.
Nice defense by Dillon.
As they will kick it back out for a three-point shot, and it's off the mark. And that's over the back. No call, drop down low, and there's the charge. There, they wave it off as they didn't call it on Stetler, but they call it on Demmel, yeah. So it'll go the other direction as Charlie Lim will check in for Dylan Crossan. Second foul on, they call on Smith, his second. So I'm not sure. He must have been clearing out in the lane. That's the only thing I can think of.
Must have been.
Argenbright will bring it down for Minneapolis. Picks it up, gets it to McCulloch. McCulloch at the free throw line. Back to Grayson. Back to McCulloch. Shot up and off the mark, gets his own rebound. Gets it up and can't finish it. We've missed some inside shots and I guess the fear of the...
That guy's presence makes a difference.
Big difference down low. Have not been able to hit anything much in the low post.
They have to think about what they're doing when they're shooting there.
Swing pass over on the outside to Smith. He takes a three. It's off the mark. There's the foul. There we go. Cody Stetler gets his first personal foul, and he will come out as they will bring in number 42, Dustin Brader, as well as Dustin Mader. Brader and Mader, both Dustins. Argenbright will bring it down. Picks up his dribble, goes back to McCulloch, back to Weedle. Shot up and good. Nice job, Logan Weedle. Hits a little runner on the left-hand side from about 14 feet.
Good start of this ball game for Logan Weedle with 3 buckets.
17
One from downtown.
Yeah, 17-10. Minneapolis with the lead. Ball goes back on the outside to Klug. Klug will drive, Slashes in, no good. Rebounded by McCulloch. McCulloch gets it out to Argabright. Okay, so bring it down to set it up. Pulls the right-hand side, picks up his dribble, goes back to McCulloch at the top of the key. Three-point shot by Grayson, up and good. Nice job, Grayson George, as he hits a big three from the left-hand side.
Way
out
16
there.
to score.
20-16, thank you, Dale. 4:16 left to go here in the first half. Ball tries to go down the low post. Off the mark, rebounded by the Cardinals, and Keegan McCulloch will pick up a foul here.
Keegan gets in the air.
So far, Minneapolis hitting from the outside, doing a good job knocking down the long-range shots.
At the free throw line will be Jeremy Smith to shoot 2. As the Lions will have 3 new players coming in here in just a second. Shot is up and misses the first one. As number 4 for the Cardinals checks in Zach Higgins, as well as Andrew Yoxel, Dylan Crossan, and Darrow check in for the Lions. George as well as Weedle will stay in. Second throw coming is up and in and out. Rebound by Crossan, gets it up to Grayson George. Grayson will bring it down to set it up for the Lions. Hits it back to Yoxel, back to Darrow. Darrow looks down low, has nothing, pulls it back out, goes down low. Great pass down to Yoxel.
The right idea, he traveled though.
Yep.
Nice little hook shot.
Nice little shot by Yoxel. Took it right to him, and they just walked with it. As Cardinals will bring it back down to get it to Brader. Dustin Brader at the top of the key. Picks up his dribble, goes back. A little shot from the free throw line, off the mark, rebounded by Grayson George. Gets it to Andrew Yoxel. Yoxel at the Weedle. Great job by Logan and Grayson George to, and then he walks with it. I'll go back for a second. Grayson George was riding a tightrope down there and had the presence of mind to hold his ground, was falling out of bounds, and to look for Yoxel, and they get it. But the Minneapolis does turn the ball over.
We were
at the
fortunate with
3:20
that
mark.
pass right underneath their basket.
Yeah.
They didn't steal it away. It came close.
Cardinals will bring it down. They pick up their dribble, and that's a turnover. No. So it went off of Darrow's hand. We'll stay with the Cardinals. 20-16, Lions with the lead. 3:10 left in the first half. Ball to be inbounds, gets it on the left-hand side. Double team, gets it back to the top of the key to Higgins. Higgins back in the corner. Three-point shot up and no good. Yoxel with the big rebound. Nice job, Andrew Yoxel, as he comes down with a big rebound right there. And he's going to be fouled, I believe, by number 2, Bieberly. And that's his first personal foul, 4th team foul. Logan Weedle gets hit in the nose. So as Tyra Owens checks in for Minneapolis. Yoxel will inbounds for the Lions. So Yoxel, John Michael, Owens, Grayson, and Crossan. And the Cardinals get their big man back in. Owens for 3, off the front of the rim, but he gets his own rebound. Where's the foul there?
Nice shot at the back there, Scott.
Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, Dale. I keep forgetting you're right behind me this time with the camera.
Call. I thought Tyrell got creamed, and he did.
Yeah, but they won the foul call, wasn't it? No call. So, yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
There we go.
Okay.
Matter.
Grayson George on the outside, back to Owens, into Crossan. Crossan at the free throw line, back to Darrow. Darrow to set it up, gets it down low, and 3-second violation is the call. Turnover on the Lions. Sorry about the back of my view of my back, guys. Got a little excited there. So Cardinals with the ball. At the top of the key. Three-point shot is up, and it's good. Brady Demmel, that's at least 2 for him, if not 3. Grayson George takes one, though, and it's off the mark. Yoxel with the rebound. Nice job, Andrew Yoxel. Grayson George tries to finish. And trying to figure out how no foul was called, but Coach Shoup is wondering what do we got to do here. And ball will be, McCulloch will come in for Yoxel. Looks like Logan Wheels also coming in.
Just 1:59 left in this first half, and Coach Shoup is making a couple more changes here.
So
George did get hammered pretty good down there.
on the inbounds, gets to the top to Argenbright. Casey to set it up. Gets it to McCulloch. McCulloch at the top, and wow, loses it, but Darrow brings it back to Weedle. And the steal, and it'll go the other direction, and they're going to call block, though.
I thought he was pretty well set.
I did too. Block is called on Casey Argenbright.
Called on the floor.
Oh, they called on the floor on Darrow.
Yeah, I'm told that one of these referees could be relation, like an uncle, to Darrow. Serious.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, Coach Darrow in the men's room says could be interesting. One of the referees could be relation.
20-19, Minneapolis, 1:37 to go. We'll be back.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, Salina, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New GMC trucks and SUVs. Serving their customers since 1957, Bennett Autoplex, Salina.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast to the Lions games. Join them as they support student activities and the teachers of Minneapolis Junior Senior High School. Go Lions, we're with you all the way.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you will encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Farm Bureau. Welcome back to Hoisington, Kansas, as on the floor will be Logan Weedle, Dylan Crossan, Casey Argenbright, Keegan McCulloch, as well as Grayson George. And the Cardinals will have the ball. They called that on the floor before the shot. That's the reason why. We're kind of shocked about that one. Shot up and good by number 40 for the Cardinals, Dustin Mader. 21-20, Cardinals back with the lead. Minute 24 left, into McCulloch, back to Logan. Logan back to McCulloch. Back to Grayson. Grayson shot up and good. Great job, Grayson George. Shoots right over the big guy. 22-21, Lions back with the lead.
He can elevate, went right over the top of the 6'7".
And nearly has the part. There's a walk. Thank you very much.
He starts to try to get up. That is a walk.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
Coach just throws something that says something unbelievable, but it's Grayson George has the ball to set it up for the Lions. Back to Argenbright. A minute left. Back to Grayson. Shot up and off the mark, and rebounded by the Cardinals into the hands of Bieberly. Bieberly to bring it down and set it up with 45 seconds left. Ball at the top of the key is Smith. Smith brings it over to Stetler. Stetler looks down low, has nothing. Swing pass over, nearly stolen by Argenbright. Great hustle, Casey, as he slides into the bench. Great hustle, Casey Argenbright.
He's applauded by the coach. Coach likes the effort, extending the defense.
Hoisington will set it up here. Smith with the ball. They look at the big guy down low. They pick up their dribble. Nearly a 5-second call. Nothing there. Gets it back to Demmel. Demmel back to Smith. Smith with 10 seconds left. Gets it back to Beaverly. Beaverly on the outside. 2-point shot up. No good. Rebounded by Grayson George. Grayson puts it up, and it will be no good. But Minneapolis will have the lead at the half, 22-21. Had a 1-point lead at the end of the first quarter. We've got a 1-point lead here as Minneapolis will go into the half up by 1. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8. We will take a break, and then we'll be back with some stats. We'll be back. Those wide range half of basketball, a tough first half of basketball, but very well played by both squads.
Very good first half, clean all the way through. Not too many fouls and not too many turnovers. Minneapolis not winning the war on turnovers, but Hoisington not much for working the ball around. They 2 passes and they're looking to shoot, and that's why they don't have too many turnovers. Quite a dance team there at halftime. I noticed Mr. Leach was up here doing the boom, boom, boom. And
No, I let the Gold Diggers do that.
I don't know who that was, what school they were from, but
I would say by the colors, maybe Barton County. I'm not sure.
I don't know, but they did a very nice job.
But not Hoisington colors.
So, yeah. But congrats to the dance team, whoever they are, and what they did a nice job. But Mike, we're about 3:30 away from the second half, and let's run through some stats.
I got point totals, not a lot of scoring, as we mentioned. Pretty close game, 22-21 at half, Minneapolis by 1. Hoisington scoring, Jeremy Smith with 3 from a 3 from the outside. Brady Demel with 8, and 2 of those are 3 balls from beyond the arc.
Pretty good. He's got a pretty nice shot from beyond the arc, and hit
leave him open.
Yeah, hit him. Yeah, you're right. Leave him open. You gave him a couple opportunities.
Dustin Motter with 6, and the big guy, 6'7", Cody Stetler with 4. Should add up to about 21 for Hoisington. Minneapolis scoring. Casey Argenbright did not score. John Darrow Jr. with a long ball has 3. Grayson George with a good first half has 10 to lead all scorers. Logan Weedle with 7 and Keegan McCulloch with 2. Minneapolis with 22 points in the first half.
You know, they took it right into the low post and took it against that Stetler kid, but we missed quite a few in the low post, and a lot of that is just intimidation. But really, other than that, they did a pretty darn good job.
Yeah,
they hit some big outside shots. And
we did miss 2 or 3 in close, and I think you're right. It's probably a little bit of intimidation because the big guy did block 2 or 3 shots early on, but after that, we were able to shoot over the top.
Yeah, well, over the top with a nice arch is one thing. Trying to get it in low where he can long arm and height can swat it away is another. But the thing that impressed me the most, other than our good shooting, we had a pretty high percentage, I'm sure, was our fronting defensive pressure when they were trying to get the ball in low to the big guy. We did an excellent job on that, fronting him and denying him the ball, and that's really been to our credit in this first half.
And they did. They tried to push it down low numerous times to the big guy. Keys to the second half, guys.
Well, the main one I can see is to continue to box out, block out. They're going to miss their shots from the outside. We need to control that defensive glass and not allow that 6'7" guy have too many second chance in close around the hoop, and continue the good outside shooting that we've enjoyed here in the first half, limit the turnovers, and I think we'll come away with a victory.
They're going to have to, like you said, they're going to have to work on the boxing out, and they're going to have to when they're given the opportunities in the low post, they're going to have to come away with some scores.
No doubt about it. And it's great we're not in foul trouble. Just fantastic we're not in foul trouble. Don't need to fight that problem.
Possession arrow to Minneapolis here to start the second half, I believe.
No,
it is Hoisington's ball to
we're
play
sitting
in.
back on defense here.
Looks like Hoisington will have the ball to start the second half as see, Demmel will inbounds the ball. Gets it in the hands of Smith. Smith picks up his dribble, goes back to the top of the key. Picks up his dribble, swing pass over to Demmel. Demmel back to number 32, Kaiser. Kaiser back to Demmel for three. And it's off the mark. Rebounded by Grayson George into
Great job. Great effort. Great effort.
Oh, nice no-look pass to Logan Weedle off the mark, but Dylan Crossan gets a rebound, then gets it knocked out of bounds. But I don't know if you got that on film, but that was absolutely beautiful no-look pass. Yeah. So Grayson George to inbounds, gets it to the top to Argenbright. And we turn the ball over. Ball will come back the other direction into the hands of the Cardinals. Smith will set it up. Gets it back over to Klug. Klug back to Smith. Looks in low. Picks up his dribble. Swing pass, three-point shot. Oh, wow. Big one by Derek Kaiser, 6'4" sophomore. Hits a three from
way out there.
Way outside. At the Logan Weedle. And the turnover. Another turnover yet to get a shot down low, guys. Took a shot, but was well off the mark, and then we haven't got another one.
Cardinals have tightened up the defense.
Missed the inside shot. Comes the other direction. Grayson George, and
carried the ball on his hip.
Yep, he did. Another turnover. That's 3 trips down and 3 turnovers, and the Cardinals are going to get a new player.
Delighted. The big guy's down with a headache.
So looks like they will get him out and going to get number 40 in. So Dustin Mader. So Minneapolis going to have to settle down, get some back into rhythm here. 3 trips, 3 turnovers. They're going to have to overcome that one right there. 24-22, Cardinals with the lead. Ball will be brought down by Smith. Picks up his dribble, gets it back over to Richards. Richards swing pass, another 3-point shot. Oh my goodness, guys! Derek Kaiser, another big 3-pointer, and we've left him open both times, and he's gotten a 3 both times. Ball goes into McCulloch. McCulloch shot up and off the mark, rebounded by Kaiser for the Cardinals. 27-22. Hoisington comes out, and they're on fire, and they will look back the other direction again.
So far, the 6'4" Kaiser is looking for that shot beyond the arc, and he's hit 2 big ones.
Ball will be dropped down, kicks it back out to Demmel. Demmel with the ball to set it up the top of the key. Lions yet to score here in the half, or in the third quarter. And should have walked him. There we go.
5 points down at the 5:35 mark, third quarter, 27-22.
McCulloch gets it into Argenbright to set it up. He'll bring it down for the Lions. Gets it over to Grayson George. Grayson gets it back to McCulloch. McCulloch back to Argenbright. Argenbright back to Weedle for 3. And that's good. Nice job, Logan Weedles. He hits a 3 from the top of the key. Nice set play for the Lions as they get it back to within 2. 27-25. As Smith sets it up for the Lions, guarded by Argenbright. Gets it back to Demmel. Demmel back on the outside to Richards. Swing pass, another 3-point shot. And oh my goodness gracious.
Keegan fouled him after the shot. Wow. He fouled him the last time he shot, too. It wasn't called.
Derek Kaiser hits another 3-pointer, and this time he's fouled by McCulloch. And that's going to put him at the line for an and 1. So a chance for a 4-point
out
play.
there shooting threes. That's kind of hard to guard.
And then they bring in the big guy, Stetler, back in the ballgame. Derek Kaiser did not have any points in the first half.
Nope.
At the free throw line for and 1, and he gets it. 4-point play. Well, you don't see that in high school basketball very often.
No.
Don't see it, period, very often. Argenbright gets it over to Grayson. Grayson is fouled. No call. Gets it back up, and it'll come the other direction. Ball in the hands of Smith. Picks up his dribble, gets it back to Richards. Richards gets back to Smith. Down low. Savarka out. Back to the top of the key to Bieberly. Bieberly, nice job by Dylan crossing. Gets up to Grayson George. There we go. That brings back the foul from the first time, or the second time down the floor there just a second ago. 31-25. Cardinals with the lead, all because of Derek Kaiser with 10 points. 3 from 3 from the three-point range. Darrow will check in for the Lions, as well as Yoxel and Owens. Darrow picks up his dribble, gets it back to Grayson George. Grayson, and there's a blocking foul on Kaiser.
Good call. He just cannot move to stay with Grayson.
Grayson has to tuck in his shirt. He'll inbounds for the Lions. McCulloch, Yoxel, Owens, Darrow, and George for the Lions. Owens on the outside, gets it back to Darrow. Back to, saved by
Big guy.
Big guy. Almost goes in the Minneapolis bench and
Swept through the air.
What a
Knocked that
save.
away.
we've yet to have an answer so far for the Cardinals here in the second half. Shot inside by Stetler, and he gets the bucket. Coach Shube is going to call a timeout to talk about it. The Hoisington fans on their feet and loud as right now Hoisington came out on fire there in the third quarter, and they've got the 33-25 lead with 3:36 left to go in the quarter. We will take a break. You're listening to 910 KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Linebackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast to the Lions games. Join them as they support student activities and the teachers of Minneapolis Junior Senior High School. Go Lions, we're with you all the way.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you will encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Welcome back to Hoisington, Kansas. Minneapolis trailing right now 33-25. Gets it into McCulloch. And McCulloch to set it up. He's got double team at the top. And another turnover down low. Ball goes on the outside. Hand checking by McCulloch on Kaiser. Oh, great job by Minneapolis with the steal by Grayson George. Up to Darrow, back to Grayson for three. Off the mark, rebounded by McCulloch. Great job, Keegan. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Stetler. It will stay with the Lions.
Another example of Keegan knowing Stetler was right there to bat that away. Altered his shot.
Keegan got kind of caught in midair there, not with another step to do that reverse layup he's so famous for.
Crossing in the lane, he'll be fouled. And I think he'll go to the line to shoot two here. Foul was on number 2, Brian Bieberly. First shot is up and good by Crossan. Only the fourth point we've scored here in the third quarter. 33-26, second throw coming.
We have not been to the free throw line much at all.
And he makes them both. Nice job by Dillon there to hit both free throws. As Cardinals will bring it down to set it up. Smith with the ball, guarded by Owens. Gets it back in the hands of Bieberly. Swing pass over to Klug. And the shot is good by Stetler as they get it down in the low post. Minneapolis has got 2 people on him, but he didn't have to do much.
No. The ball was given to him at the right place. Split the defenders.
At the line, he'll have an and 1 here as he made the bucket. Shot is up and makes it.
And a big guy
Wow.
hit the free throws.
That's pretty amazing.
You're looking at a future college player there, boys.
Yeah, I would think so. Grayson George gets it into Crossan. Crossan back on out to Owens. Owens back to Yoxel. Yoxel back to Grayson George. Grayson into Crossan. Picks up his dribble back to Grayson. Back to Darrow. George for the bucket on the outside. Off the mark. Great rebound by Crossan. And he's going to be fouled. Great job, Dillon, as he takes it up. Dillon takes it right into the big guy.
Big rebound by Dillon, and foul is on Stetler.
Second personal foul. Minneapolis will get some new players in. Crossan will go to the line to shoot 2 here. Shot is up and off the back of the rim. So McCulloch, Logan, and Argenbright check in. And we got 6 players out on the floor, so Yoxel will come out. So McCulloch on the floor. Looks like Charlie Lynn will come in for the shooter. So McCulloch, Argenbright, Weedle, and Darrow. Shot is up and off the mark. And rebounded by Stetler. So Dylan Crossan will stay in there for a little longer. 2:03 left to go in the third quarter. 3-point shot off the mark. Should have been off the top. The board should have been our ball anyway. We get the rebound as Darrow brings it down. Isn't that if it touches the top of the backboard, it's
supposed to be out of bounds.
Supposed to be out of bounds. Crossan back to Logan Weedle for 3. Off the mark. And it's off of Red. He'll stay with Minneapolis.
I'm just going to give Dillon the rebound stat.
Yeah. I'm okay with that too.
Now, if the big boy had got it, put it back in, I'd be howling.
Grayson George checks in for Darrow as well as Charlie Lynn for Crossan. Nearly a turnover, and there is a turnover. Wow. Mike, I don't know if you keep track of turnovers, but we've had way too many this third quarter.
Well, they've had 4 or 5 the whole game, and we've got plenty.
So
we've got that many in the second half.
Ball goes in the hands of Klug, drives, shot up, and oh wow, nice shot by Klug. 38-27. Cardinals with the 11-point lead.
That was a tough shot.
That was a tough shot. McCulloch. Tough defense. I'll tell you, their defense is
they've tightened it up.
They have tightened it up big time, and we've not adjusted to it at all. So McCulloch, well, set it up as they'll let it go down to about 12 seconds, I imagine. So 40 seconds left to get in the third quarter. 38-27. Lions have only scored, how many, 5 points this quarter?
Yes.
Argenbright will set it up for Minneapolis when it gets down to about the 13-second mark, I imagine.
And Hoisington just jumps into a 3-2 zone with 15 to shoot here.
So looks like Casey will run it now when it gets down to the 10-second mark. Argenbright back to Weedle. Weedle back to Casey. Shot by McCulloch off the mark and no good. So
good last team. Keegan had a nice shot. It was a tough one, fadeaway, but still a good shot by Minneapolis at the buzzer, but come up short here in the third quarter as Hoisington really tightened up the defense.
Well, they did. Not only did they tighten up the defense, but the 10 points by Derek Kaiser. That's the difference right there, guys. 3 3-pointers and an and one. That puts it put this at an 11-point ball game. They outscored us 17-5. Wow. Big third quarter for the Cardinals here on their home floor. Let's take a break. You're listening to 910canada.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8.
Farm Bureau's wide range of insurance and financial products help protect what's most important, your family, auto, home, and other possessions. Call your Farm Bureau Financial Services agent in Minneapolis, George Dressy. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company.
Welcome back to Hoisington, Kansas. Grayson George will inbound some ball for the Lions. With him on the floor is Argenbright, Weedle, McCulloch, and Crossan. Grayson will inbounds here to start the fourth quarter. And guys, we're going to have a big fourth quarter here. We have to start getting some shots to fall. Right now, we are cold, and they've got some tight defense. Their man defense. McCulloch drives, shot up and good. Great job by Keegan McCulloch.
Great arch there. Get it over the big guy.
38-29. Now our defense is going to have to tighten up and show them we can do it, and they take it right in their big guy. Great job by McCulloch with the rebound up to Argenbright. Back to Logan Weedle for three. Off the mark, rebounded by Stetler. That could have been huge, guys, and we could have made that one.
That would have been big.
And their coach is going to call timeout to talk about it, so we will take a break with them. 38-29, Hoisington with the lead. 7:23 left to go in the ball game. You're listening to 910canada.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8.
Roth Repair has been a fixture in Minneapolis for some time now. Fixture, get it? Roth Repair can fix, replace, maintain, patch, build, remodel, and mend just about anything. The work is professional and the cost is reasonable. Roth Repair, Minneapolis. Call them today if you need something done right the first time.
Let's make it delicious. Let's make it fast. Let's make it a meal from KT's in downtown Minneapolis. KT's, home of the almost world-famous hamburger. KT's wishes the Lions best wishes during the upcoming season.
Welcome back to Hoisington as Cardinals will have the ball here with the lead, Mike.
You know, first time all year that I've really seen a tall guy, 6'6", 6'7", really hurt us inside, and this Statler has done a pretty good job. He's a pretty good ball player. Along with Kaiser lighting it up from the outside.
Oh wow. Grayson George that away. Should have been a tie-up right there. Grayson came down with Kaiser, with Stetler, and they call it the other direction. They let it go. And the turnover. 40-29, and right now, guys, we do not have an answer for Hoisington. So, Grayson George did a great job.
I thought he was going to take that away from him.
I did too. Grayson did an absolutely beautiful job against the bigger guy, and I thought he at least had a tie-up on it. So, ball will go back in the hands of the Cardinals. They try to get it in, and there should be a foul. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Casey Argenbright called with a blocking foul. They're just trying to pound it into Stetler.
Casey playing behind Statler and just got steamrolled.
No, absolutely. Looks like Yoxel will check in for Crossan. And he will change, and looks like guard Kaiser. So, looks like they're talking to Stetler and McCulloch.
Keegan trying to get in between the two players, and does.
Ball will go in, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. Good cut by the guard, number 24, Tanner Klug. So, first foul by Grayson George. Wow.
Yeah, I thought Casey stuck his hand in there, but it's Grayson's first foul.
Shot is off the front of the rim by Klug. He'll have another one coming. 40-29, 6:30 left to go in the ball game. Cardinals with an 11-point lead. Second shot coming is up, and it is good as he hits the second one. Senior hits the second free throw. Argenbright will bring it down for the Lions. Picks it up, gives it back to Grayson into McCulloch. Gets his man up in the air, shot in the lane, up and good. Nice job by McCulloch. I like that play. It's a nice set play. Goes to the post at the top of the free throw line. He can choose to pass, turns around, takes it in. Nice job.
McCulloch has a good up and over mover and had his man beat big time.
Kaiser on the outside. Shot from the free throw line, up and no good. Rebound by McCulloch. McCulloch will bring it down. Gets it to Argenbright, nearly stolen. Back to Weedle. Takes a three-point shot, and it's off the mark.
I think we can find a better look, and we need to work it, I think, just a few more times before we cut loose. But
Cardinals on the outside, and it is stolen by Grayson George. Grayson has some numbers. Takes it in the free throw line, up and, comes in and out, and rebounded by the Cardinals. Wow. Cannot get him to fall.
You know, sometimes I like our team to pull it out. We do 1-on-4. There's no one there to rebound.
Great job of Casey. There should be did we get the timeout or what they call a tie-up? Called a tie-up instead. Great job, Casey Argenbright. Well,
did a good job. Tipped the ball. It was loose. Tied it up. Possession arrow just happens to be to Hoisington.
Well, then they need to switch it back because that's not what they called. They've yet to change the possession arrow. So, 4:49 left to go in the ball game. Clark drives all the way in. Should be a walk with it. No call. Picks it up, gets it on the outside, goes back to top of the key to Dremel.
They changed it, Scott.
Thank you.
Coach Shoup was thinking the same thing you were, Scott. That should have been a walk down low.
There we go. Yeah, I really thought it was a walk down low. So, turnover by the Cardinals. One of the few they've had tonight. They've been a very clean handling the ball.
I just have
down by 10.
Unofficially 6 turnovers the whole game.
Darrow gets it to Grayson George. Grayson into McCulloch. McCulloch gets it to Grayson. Shot in the lane. Up and good. Drops it. Nice job, Grayson, as he'll go to the line for an and one here. 41-33. Lions within 8, the 4:17 mark. Foul on number 10, Smith. That's his third personal foul. Shot is up and good by Grayson. 41-34. Minneapolis trying to claw their way back into this. Ball goes back on the outside to the Cardinals. Demmel back over to Smith. Smith guarded by Tyrone Owens. And gets it back to Demmel. Good ball movement by the Cardinals. Now they're just working it around, trying to find the inside shot.
Use some time.
And run some time.
Minneapolis doing a good job on defense, though, I think, here. Got to get a stop here.
And there's a foul on the inside. I believe Grayson George, only the 5th team foul. They're going to call that shooting.
Yeah, I think he was in the action.
Yeah, I thought he was on the floor before he shot. So, Grayson George called with foul. Stetler at the line. Wow, that is amazing. 6'7" freshman to have that poise.
I'm sure he's not done growing.
He's got a nice stroke too. That nice rotation of the ball when it leaves his hand.
Yoxel with the rebound. So it's to Grayson George. Back to McCulloch. Back to Darrow. Darrow picks up his dribble into Yoxel. Yoxel back to Grayson for three. It's off the mark. Into McCulloch with a rebound. Shot is off, and it's off the mark. Grayson George with the big rebound, and he puts it up. Can he get it? No, but he gets another rebound, and he gets it. He's fouled. Good job, Grayson George.
What a fight.
Nice job, Grayson, as he fight. Absolutely. Good call, Dale, on that one.
Well, Minneapolis just horsing that offensive glass. George with two in a row. Stickbacks, and is fouled on the third attempt by the big guy.
Third personal foul. Grayson makes the first one. 42-35. We'll have another one coming. Argenbright checks in as well as, just Argenbright checks in for Tyrell Owens. Second one is up and off the mark. Minneapolis down by 7, 2:58 left to go in the ball game.
He walked.
And the steal by Yoxel, and then was fouled. Argenbright will bring it
down. He took an
down.
extra step going in there. I know Coach Shoup thought it was a
Oh, man. Grayson will bring it down. Tight defense by Bieberly. Is very quick. He's riding him really hard. And there's a foul right there. Nice job by Grayson. That will put us at the line for a 1-on-1, as I think the foul was on Kaiser.
Yep. Their seventh foul.
Logan Weedle checks in. Only the second foul on Kaiser, but the seventh team foul, so we'll be
Lions
in
with 5
1-on-1.
team fouls.
Misses it. Should have been over the back. Wow.
And they touched it.
Keegan working for some position there against the big guy.
Grayson's
trying to
off them, but nobody was in position to see it.
Grayson trying to plead his case. There's a foul on Logan Weedle.
Well, this ref's got it in for us now.
Yeah, he looked at got really. Oh, I was afraid he was going to call technical on Grayson, because Grayson was arguing the call and basically said, "Let me call it," type of thing, and I was waiting for him to tee him up. So 16 foul, first on Logan. Nice job, Andrew Yoxel. They're at worst. Oh my goodness. Andrew Yoxel, a great job. What was that, Dale?
Walk from behind.
Great job by Andrew Yoxel, but I disagree with you on that one.
Well, it was blocked from behind. I didn't say whether there was a foul or not.
Yeah.
That's 1-on-1 for Hoisington.
Yeah. Wow. 42-35. Smith at the line, and this is where we'll probably be in trouble, guys.
What a steal, though. Good.
Yeah. Good rebound by Yoxel. Grayson George gets it to Argenbright to set up. 2:05 left to go in the ball game. Back to Grayson. Back to McCulloch. Back to Argenbright. Down low to George. Can't get it to fall, but the foul on Stetler as he takes it right to the big guy.
That's 4.
Fourth personal foul. Grayson George will be at the line for a 1-on-1. A two-shot foul.
We have got to make our free throws.
Oh my gosh.
Grayson's been pretty good, but he's missed 2 or 3 in a row.
Wow.
Missed 4 in a row.
4 in a row?
Grayson has?
Yeah. And 2 of those are front ends of 1-and-1s.
It's the second one to fall. Tyrell Owens checks in as well as Darrow. Minute 56 left, 42-36. Minneapolis picks up the full court press.
Just a 6-point lead here.
As they try to trap him, they can't get it. There's a 10-second call. Oh. And nice job by Andrew Yoxel to stand his ground.
The guy did not fully charge into him.
He didn't fully charge into
Tried
him.
to evade him, so you're not going to get that call.
But Andrew Yoxel did a great job of planting himself, had position on it. The kid's just, he's a pretty good ball
There's
player.
only so much you can do to guard that.
Yep. 44-36. Cardinals with an 8-point lead, minute 39 left to go in the ball game. Let's take a break.
Bennington State Bank is proud to sponsor the Minneapolis Lions this season. They're proud to be a part of their great community and strive for excellence in their school curriculum and athletics. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank, with offices in Bennington, Minneapolis, Salina, and Wamego. Member FDIC.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA News Talk, and 99 KG Country is a proud sponsor of Lions sports coverage. Listen to live broadcast on 910KINA.com or on your local Eagle Cable, Channel 8.
Scott, if that was our 6'7" guy, you would be.
Welcome back to Hoisington. Dale and I arguing off the air about whether or not Andrew Yoxel was set. And,
he was set, but the guy did all he could to evade him.
The official did all he did not to call the call. So I'll leave it at that. We've seen that all night. We've had some. They've really not blown the whistle much. So they've been getting into Logan Weedle, Minneapolis, to bring it down. Minute 37 left to go in the ball game. Lions trail by 8. Argenbright to Grayson. Grayson back to McCulloch. Hey, there we go. Nice job, Casey Argenbright. As Casey gets ran over by Derek Kaiser.
Chance to get some points without the clock running here.
That's a big deal, putting us at the line. So we've got a chance to close the gap here. Argenbright with a 1-and-1.
And it's up and good. Nice job, Casey Argenbright. Is that Casey's first points of the night?
Sure is.
Second shot coming. He's up and it's good. He makes them both.
Back to a 2-possession ball game.
Well, I think I would sure take it to the 6'7" guy. He's got 4 fouls, and see if you can get a charge. See if you can get a push off or something.
5 seconds, come on.
Wow. They go the home run pass, and Keegan McCulloch gets the foul. But that'll put Derek Kaiser at the line. 6'4" sophomore, has had a big night. He'll try to increase their lead, 44-38. Lions within 6, minute 26 left. Kaiser's first throw rolls it in. Wow. Guy, they're going to have a team for a while.
Yeah, it's almost criminal for one team to have this much.
Yeah.
It's freshmen and sophomores.
Yeah.
I guess who's in our sub-state, guys?
No way.
Yes.
Beloit.
Yep.
Wow.
It'll be a tough one for us.
That will be. Second free throw coming by Kaiser. It's up, and he makes them both. Into Argenbright, minute 26 left. Casey calls a timeout. As Coach wants a timeout to talk about, we will go ahead and take one with him. 8-point lead for the Cardinals. Minute 22 left to go here in the ball game. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8.
Todd and Shelley Wilson and Wilson Shields Funeral Home offer affordability and dignity. They know that the Minneapolis Lions will have a great season and want to wish them the best. Wilson Shields Funeral Home, our family serving your family.
For all your insurance needs, check with Bob Martin, your Farm Bureau Financial Services representative in Minneapolis. He can insure what matters most with Farm Bureau Financial Services. Bob can help you protect what's important: your car, home, life, health, business, and more.
At Robertson Monument, they believe that supporting community activities are very important. That's why they're sponsors of Lions Sports. Minneapolis is a great town to live in. and Robertson Monument hopes you make it to as many games as possible.
Welcome back to Hoisington, Kansas. Minneapolis has the ball. On the floor is McCulloch, Crossan, Argenbright, Weedle, and George, as Minneapolis will have the ball. Minute 22 left, trails by 8. Grayson to inbounds. Gets it to Casey. Casey rolls around. Trying to look for a set play. Gets it to Grayson. Grayson takes it up and good off the glass. Nice job, Grayson. George tried to get the charge, and they get the early foul right there. And that will send Tanner Klug to the line at the other direction. His foul, I believe, is on Argenbright or George, one of the two. So didn't see for sure who was on. Excuse me, sorry about that. John Michael called with foul. John Michael's not even in the ball game. So
I tried to get a quick update there from the Beloit two-day wrestling match up there, and Kendall says all our wrestlers made it into the next day of competition,
wow.
with the exception of one. I didn't get the name real quick, but she goes, I had a good day at Beloit.
Wow, that is exciting. First shot is off the mark, rebounded by Crossan. 46-40. Argenbright will bring it down. Minneapolis try to get it within 3 here.
Yeah, this thing's not over with yet, guys.
McCulloch in the lane, and over the back call. Missed opportunity right there as the Cardinals will come the other direction, and at the line will be Dustin Mader as he'll shoot 1-and-1 at 2. It's double bonus time.
Hoisington has 9.
Huh?
Hoisington has 9 fouls.
Yep. Mader at the line. Shot is up and good. We haven't gotten those rolls tonight.
Oh, yeah.
You know what room we're on. It's nice to have a shooter's room. So, yeah. Not a shabby team, this Hoisington Cardinals.
Very solid team.
Very solid team.
Don't make a lot of mistakes down on either end of the floor. Not too many turnovers.
Second shot is up, and he makes them both. They're going to get the big guy back in.
55 seconds remaining. 48-40, Hoisington.
Minneapolis has got to within 6 a few times, but they can't get it any closer. Grayson a deep 3. Off the mark, rebounded by...
That's over. Come on.
Over. A foul now is called on Minneapolis as Lions had the offensive rebound, but they had both 2 guys going for it and couldn't come down with it.
I'd had 3 guys going for it.
Beaverly at the line to shoot 2. This one is good. 49-40. Second shot coming for the junior. Shot is up, and it is off the mark, rebounded by McCulloch, up to Argenbright. Casey will set it up, or to Logan Weedle. 3-point shot, and is on its way, and good. Nice job by Logan. Hits an off-balance 3-pointer, and that's not his best shot, but he did a great job of draining it.
Hey, he drained it.
So he drained it. Nice job,
that
Logan
was in
Weedle.
all the way.
Back to a 2-possession ball game with 30 seconds left. Coach Shoup with a quick timeout. Minneapolis down 6 with 30 seconds left in this contest. Been a pretty good game, as Scott mentioned, a well-played game. Hoisington with only 6 turnovers the whole game that I have. Minneapolis closer to 12 or 13, but just a pretty good game. We're getting into a free throw shooting contest here late in the game, and so far Minneapolis still hanging in there, down 6.
One of the probably more effective games I've seen us play overall, even though we've had some mistakes and shots not go in.
Yeah, you know,
we've been fighting an uphill battle all half.
Turnovers, I think, is probably, turnovers has hurt us. Didn't help matters that You have a 6'4" sophomore drain 3 3-pointers.
Well, but we left him open.
Yeah, I know.
We didn't recognize it after the first one, and he got to drain us 2 more times. He hasn't been that open ever since.
No, he hasn't been. But should have been corrected especially after the second one. so Darrow checks in for the Lions. So Darrow, Yoxel, Owens, George. The foul's going to be called on McCulloch. 27 seconds left.
I've got 5 on Keegan.
So that's too bad.
Well, I think Smith's their best free throw shooter, and they got the ball into him right away, and they just waited for us to foul.
Wait a minute. No. They call it on Grayson George. That's not the case here. Thank you. Still, it's 5 on Keegan, but so make sure you get it right here. So Yoxel checks in for McCulloch, so makes the first one. 49 to.
No, he missed.
Missed the first one. Still have another one coming here, though. Well, these public address announcers having Dickens of time. Made the second one. It's to Grayson George. Grayson pulls it up, gets it to Yoxel. And to Crossan, nice drop down pass to Crossan. Within 5, 17 seconds left. 50 to 45, going to have to somehow get a steal on the inbounds. And
well, we're getting closer all the time. Yeah, it's going to take a quick foul here and put them at the line. Hopefully they miss.
So 50 to 45, they call a full timeout to talk about it. Let's go ahead and take one with them, Dale.
Ada Grain is proud to be a sponsor of Lions Sports and hope that the boys and girls have a successful season. Ada Grain believes that sports and a quality education go hand in hand, building strong bodies and minds. It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to Central Kansas and will continue the tradition. Minneapolis Raceway will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Go.
Welcome back to Hoisington, and Minneapolis down by 5 here. I wish we had the ball, but unfortunately we got to play some defense. Got to get a steal or a quick foul and hope that they miss some free throws and somehow get it back down and get some quick points.
Well, it's late, and we're going to have to either get a quick steal, would be nice, but we're going to have to foul, and we foul the big guy.
Which
probably the guy hasn't missed yet, has he?
Yeah, he's been pretty good.
Did he miss from the free throw line tonight?
No, he has missed once.
So Dylan Crossan, second personal foul. 1 second goes off the clock. Big guy's first shot is up and good. Grayson George and Casey Argamright check in for Owens and Darrow. Second shot coming by the big guy. It's up and he makes them both. Argamright will bring it down.
All over his door.
Crossing in the lane, up and good. Got to foul somebody. And 5.1 seconds left. That's not going to be enough, though. 5.1 seconds left. Too much time went off the clock right there.
Yeah, it did. Down 5.
5.1 ticks on the clock.
Yoxel's first foul at the line will be Jeremy Smith, as the Cardinals are going to advance to the championship, and Minneapolis will play for third place tomorrow. Shot is up and makes it.
Instead of playing after the girls tomorrow, they'll play before them.
And hats off to the fact that Hoisington's hit their free throws. You know,
Hoisington's a pretty good ball club.
They are. Second throw is up, and it is good. Makes them both. Casey will bring it down. Three-point shot is no good. And that's the ball game. 54-47.
What a team we saw out there tonight.
Yeah. Tough loss for the Lions as they get their third loss of the season. They will play. We're going to just see how good Russell is because we're going to play Russell tomorrow.
Very good.
So that's something that you get to these tournaments hoping that you don't meet somebody that's in your own league, and we're going to meet Russell tomorrow at 4:45. So the boys will play at 4:45 against Russell, and that will be followed by Minneapolis girls in the championship against Hoisington. So back for another Hoisington girls and boys have a chance to win their own tournament tomorrow night. So Minneapolis comes up short tonight, 54-47. Why don't we go ahead and take a break, and Mike will get some stats, and we'll be back. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8. Welcome back to Hoisington, Kansas, as Minneapolis Lions fall tonight to the Hoisington Cardinals here in the semifinals, and Minneapolis will have to play for third place tomorrow night as they will travel back up here to play at 4:45?
Yep.
Yeah, 4:45 tomorrow. So, Mike, some stats.
Hoisington, just a little bit different look of a team. Sophomore and a freshman on the floor led the team in scoring, led all scorers actually, except for Grayson George. But scoring for Hoisington, Bieberly had 1, Smith had 6, Brady Demmel had 8 all in the first half, did not score in the second half. Klug had 3. Kaiser came out and just lit us up there in the third quarter, coming out after halftime. Ended the game with 12. And Dustin Matter ended up with 8. But the big guy inside, 6'7" freshman Cody Stetler, had 16 for Hoisington.
Quiet points, too. A lot of them coming from the free throw line. A lot of times you don't see a 6'7" kid be able to hit the free throws, and boy, he hit them tonight, and they come away with the victory tonight.
For Minneapolis, Casey Argenbright with 2 points, John Darrow Jr. with 3, Keegan McCulloch with 6, Dylan Crossan with 6, Logan Weedle with 13 points, and Grayson George with 17.
Wow.
Weedle had 3 threes in this contest. George had 2. Darrow 1.
What did Logan finish with?
13.
13. Still,
these point totals are unofficial, of course, but we're close usually.
17 points by Grayson, 13 by Logan. Wow, you look at that and you think we should be pretty darn close, and just a pretty salty team.
You know, if we had a little more time, we would have been a little closer. We had it down to 5 at one time and ended up losing by 7. So, you know, one 3-ball in there at the end, it could have been a different outlook, or they could have had a different outlook. Momentum swing to Minneapolis, and we could have been right there.
Yeah. Exactly. But Lions come up short tonight, third loss of the year, and against a very solid team. And Dale, I didn't realize that Hoisington is in our sub-state.
I wasn't too worried about that till tonight.
I think I would be.
Yeah, I know. So I'm shocked. I guess, of course, you look at who else is in this league, okay? You got Halstead is in this league.
Oh.
You got Collegiate is in this league.
Yeah, Collegiate's not too shabby.
Both of those teams, Halstead and Collegiate both, and Heston's in this league. I don't know, you look at that and you think, oh my gosh, no wonder they had 3 losses on the season. So not too shabby. not too shabby. So, guys, I don't know if we're going to get Coach Shoup up here or not.
Let's just leave him alone.
So we will go ahead and just say goodnight. So for myself, Scott, let's go back tomorrow. We're on the air at 4:45. Actually be on the air a little before that for the Russell Minneapolis boys game for 3rd place, and then the championship to follow, Minneapolis girls versus Hoisington. For myself, Scott Osherman,
Mike Perry,
and Dale Leach.
good night from Hoisington.